What's up, guys? It's Brian here for Tint World. We're at the Electrify Festival in Long Beach, California. I'm super excited to be here. The Electrify is a completely all EV event. There's electric trucks, cars, scooters, bikes, golf carts. Let's go try to find something electric to talk about. I want to find that Porsche. I see a couple Porsches that look pretty crazy.
We already use and drive electric vehicles. I drive a Taycan, my wife has a Model X. Philosophy behind this particular application with the Porsche 911 is that we didn't want to make a Tesla out of the Porsche. We wanted it to stay as a Porsche and to drive the same way as a Porsche. So what we have done is the system keeps the 5-speed manual transaxle and has a 250-mile range and has 400 volts and has 73 kilowatt hours of battery capacity. The motors, the electric motor, which is from Cascadia Motion, is the equivalent of 320 horsepower and 500 newton meters of peak torque. And we've now put it together as a complete crate engine. Obviously now you're wondering, how can we get an electric motor to work with a manual transaxle? We use a AEM VCU, vehicle control unit, and basically what we do is we simulate through the gears the torque and horsepower curve of the internal combustion engine. We have a 750 RPM idle, although normally you don't as an electric motor. We have limited the RPMs of this electric motor to 6,500, just like an internal combustion engine. And we have created 3 maps. This car will drive just like a 1983 Porsche 911 SC with 200 horsepower. And we have a second map where we use the 500 newton meters of torque, max torque that the electric motor has, and we have extracted as much torque as we can without damaging the clutch or the transmission in each gear. So this in the second map is much faster than the internal combustion engine version it used to be.
Jeremy was telling us that this Porsche actually still has the 5-speed manual transmission, and what they've done is they've mapped the RPMs, and he was kind of explaining it to me that you still shift as if it was a regular gas-powered manual car, which I think is pretty cool. I'm interested to see what other kind of innovations and stuff are here at the festival, so I'm gonna keep walking around and see what I can find.
My name's Will. I'm with Tesla Club SoCal. I also run F the Pumped. We're here at the Electrify Expo in Long Beach, California. Also showing off my beautiful 2020 Tesla Model S performance. Got a bunch of little mods done to it. It's got lowering links. It's got toe and camber arms to straighten out the wheels. I've got Savini 20-inch custom wheels that were actually designed for the car. Got a cool lightning wrap that we did. Little carbon fiber accents here and there, and also have a CMST rear diffuser. So got a couple of customizations to it.
When you first buy a car, what's the first thing you do to it to customize it?
Depends on the car, I guess, but typically I look to find out if I'm going to wrap it, just against rock chips and stuff. But I also like to personalize my car, especially with Teslas where they all look the same. I like to really personalize it. That's pretty much the very first thing I look at is, am I going to wrap it, how I'm going to wrap it, and then I look to see what other modification will make it look cool.
So I know you have an electric car club and
Yes.
You have the Tesla, but do you own any gas cars?
I do not. I have not owned a gas car in 8 years. So I bought my first Tesla in 2015, traded that for a faster Tesla. My wife bought a Fiat 500e for a commuter car. Then the Model 3 came out, we bought a Model 3. Traded my S for that Model X that was faster, traded my Model X for this S. I bought the Ford Lightning, waiting for my Cybertruck to come out, and I kind of got tired of waiting, so I bought a Ford Lightning. The Cybertruck is as crazy as it looks. I really, really want that truck. I like to stand out, obviously, and that truck's going to stand out. If it comes with everything that Elon said it was going to have, the 500-mile range and 0-60 in 3 seconds, it's going to be a beast. So, but ultimately, I don't care what I'm doing or what I have to do. When the Corvette all electric comes out, I'm buying one of those. I don't care what I have to do to get that car. That car is so beautiful, and when it's all electric, it's going to be a beast.
I got a really, really cool 1957 Bel Air. This car was completely transformed. It is 100% electric, and it still looks like they got this big block engine in it. It's pretty badass.
So it's a 1957 Chevy Bel Air. The process getting it started, the hardest part was just getting all the components, all the parts, battery packs. It's a perfect team of software engineers and hot rodders, and this is our product. It's all electric, Has 300 horsepower. I mean, it drives all new suspension. It's just a perfect ride for a classic car. It just takes a perfect team of guys to make it come together. From the vision of the car, and like I said, to getting all the technical stuff right, it really is. It takes everybody is perfect at what they do for it.
So we're just getting ready to wrap up the Electrify Festival. It was an absolute phenomenal time. It was really cool getting to talk to a lot of these OEMs, these smaller bike manufacturers, the electric skateboards, the scooters. Great. Tint World, we had a phenomenal time here. If you want to keep checking out more cool videos, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe our channel. Thanks.